Friday morning, beautiful people. You tune in to WDRB Media, the voice of the community, and you are listening to Pause Reset Unplugged, and I'm your host, Natalie Francis-Clarke. Via to those streaming live on TuneIn Radio, Streamer, Apple Radio, Radio with 2Ds, and more. How was your week? How has your week been? It's been quite a busy week. Busy, a lot of networking, but you know what? I am thanking God for these beautiful, breathable temperatures that we have going on here. It's just the busyness of the week has just been more enjoyable. Let's see. Monday was my stepson's birthday, and listen, we got him a small cloud cake. Ooh, from Tula Joy. Let me explain to you. The willpower failed me that day, but only on that day. Yes, every day I opened up the fridge. Well, for the few days that it was in the fridge. But whenever I opened up the fridge and I saw it, I did not touch it. You'll be proud of me, people. I did not touch it. I just proceeded with my meal plan. Anyway, like I said, it's been a busy week. I've been networking quite a bit, and when I say I'm going to relax today, I mean relax, 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 relax. And I mean that with every fiber in my body, because I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert, not to be confused with shy. A lot of times people think introverts are shy. No, a lot of times we are pretty much observant. And we, unlike an extrovert who gains energy from being around people, we usually recuperate by being by ourselves. So today is relaxation altogether. And I can't wait. I don't have a plan in sight. All I know, I am relaxing today. Because tomorrow I have another event. Anyway, we will be right back right after this.
No matter how life goes, one thing I know, the most I never fail. The fittest of the fittest shall survive. My people, open up your eyes. Wake up, no compromise. Come make we slow the beast in a disguise. The fittest of the fittest shall survive. My people, open up your eyes. Wake up, no compromise. Come make we slow the devil in a disguise. When iniquity fills up the earth, beyond the God, look out for the worst. Plagues and disasters, mama, she a purge. Lives would be taken, many will be hurt. Precious blood has saturated the dirt. Woe unto woman in this time will give birth. The whole nation living in a curse, moving backwards, stuck in reverse. Still life is a beauty to behold. Look at the prophecy slowly unfold. The earth is yours, but Lucifer of the world. Man heart is wicked, cruel and cold. For the dollar brother sell out them soul. Many blunder and end up in a hole. Mystery Babylon have them under control. Israel have an host 10,000 brave and bold. At Jerusalem school, that is where I enroll.
Hey y'all, thanks for coming back. You tuned into Pause Reset Unplugged, and this is Natalie. Before I was talking about networking and all that good stuff, right? And just wanted to talk upon I mentioned being introvert, right? So I'm an introvert. That's my personality. I feel energized spending time with myself, doing things by myself or a small group of people. Even though, hey, I could hang in large crowds. That's no issue. But I do know that oftentimes introverts are confused with being shy. And trust me, I'm not shy at all. So um, I do have a group of introverted friends, and we often link up to go to events together. In fact, my homegirl last week, she was so sweet. She was at work and she was trying to, I guess, figure out some networking events at her job to go to. And, she gave me a shout out that she missed me. And it's so true. When we work together, we often saw different things that were coming up at our old job, and we would say, "Hey, let's go to this," and we would be each other's partners to go. We do not like small talk, by the way. Just want to put that out there. I do not like small talk. If it's not meaningful, it's just kind of hard, you know. When you meet someone, those conversations, what do you do? I mean, I just think those conversations, well, I guess is a way to get to know people, but sometimes I just feel like um conversations are so superficial. I don't like small talk. I've probably given you too much information about myself, but you know me, I actually went online and I saw this piece on the introvert personality on WebMD, right? So it was, let me make sure I give everybody their credit. It was medically reviewed by Dr. Jennifer Casarella and written by Rachel Reef Ellis. And this article is September 3rd, 2022. It is webmd.com. And it's funny. It states that an introvert is a person with qualities of a personality type known as introversion, which means they feel more comfortable focusing on their inner thoughts and ideas rather than what's happening externally. They enjoy spending time with just one or two people rather than large groups or crowds, right? So it's true. I mentioned it. When you hear the word introvert, oftentimes people think it's shy. Um, Things one is shy or just quiet, just to be. Um, while I'm not saying that doesn't happen if you're on the extreme side of introvert, but there's so much more to it. Um, and it all just depends on how that introvert processes the world around them. So this article goes on to say that a psychologist named Carl Jung began using terms introvert and extrovert in the 1920s. Um, and he was focusing on how people like to spend or their energy. So Young said that introverts turn to their own minds to recharge, while extroverts seek out other people for energy needs. And I just found it quite interesting. You know, they said there's various types of introverts, um, but you know, I'm curious to hear from other introverts out there to see, are you like this as well? They say people the article goes further and say people who are shy tend to feel awkward or uncomfortable when they're in social situations, especially when, they are around strangers. They may feel they may feel nervous, become sweaty, the whole nines. I guess some may even get stomach aches. They even skip social events because of all these feelings that happen. Uh, However, people who are introverted, sometimes they prefer to skip social events, but it's because they feel more energized or comfortable doing things on their own or with one or two other people. Um, they don't skip events because they have negative reactions to larger gatherings. They just prefer alone time. And, tell me what you think about that. I'm just I'm just curious. We are going to take this little break and then I'm going to get into some myths about introverts. Let me know what you think, people. You can always, feel free to hit me up. We'll be right back after this break.
To all Queen Omega, woman with the possibility, she can be anything she wants to be. Black woman from the river Nile, so rich and fertile like the African soil. Woman with the possibility, she can be anything she wants to be. Black woman from the river Nile, so rich and fertile like the African soil. A woman was created by the Father for a reason. She was made to bring forth fruits in due season. In the Garden of Eden, Adam was lonely, and Eve was created as a companion. How could it be if Mama was worthless? What worry would I live in if Mama was heartless? Couldn't survive without the breast. In as she arms me, she hold me when I was in distress. But the tenderest touch and the sweetest caress, it's a woman that you need by your side. Nevertheless, she could have been another extremely jealous. You gotta love her enough, cause she is woman with the possibility. She can be anything she wants to be. Black woman from the river Nile, so rich and fertile like the African soil. Woman with the possibility, she can be anything she wants to be. Black woman, all woman, stand firm. A woman was created by the Father for a reason. She was made to bring forth fruits in due season. In the Garden of Eden, Adam was lonely, and Eve was created as a companion. A woman of Jah got a heart full of love, and you got to take them to know what she's made of. Like a jewel, she's precious, a gift from above. Not to kick and box, not to push and shove. As a lioness in this concrete jungle where me tread, me hunt, me struggle to feed me.
Hey, you're tuning in to Pause Reset Unplugged on WDRB Media, the voice of the community. And I just realized I did not tell you what song played in the first break. Anyway, I'll get to the two of them. So the song played in the first break was Fittest by Queen Omega. If you don't know Queen Omega, I mean, she's tough, right? And the break that we just left, it was also Queen Omega with a Black Woman. Sister is tough. Anyway, we were talking about introverts, and I don't know why I just decided to talk about introverts today. I just think a lot of the times there's so many misconceptions about introvert and why certain things are done. And when I see how sometimes opportunities are missed, um, yeah, I just figured this is a good piece to educate people on when it comes to introverts and why they are the way they are. Of course, like I said, there are many different um, sides of the fence. There are some extreme introverts. There's some in the middle, and then there's just some that are actually introvert extrovert. So even though their preference is the introvert side, you there's times when you can't even tell. So anyway, what I wanted to actually go further into the article because they talked about some myths that people have in regards to an introvert. So, which I didn't, you know what? I guess so. One of the myths they said introverts are unfriendly. And I do remember working somewhere in which someone said, after they got to know me and all that great stuff, they actually said they didn't know how to read me. Or I even have people that say I come off as standoffish. Um, and then when they got to know me, I was the complete opposite of, I guess, whatever vibe they thought they picked up from me. But this article does say introverts, one of the myths is that introverts are unfriendly. It states being an introvert doesn't affect how friendly you may be. Some people may think that introverts are unfriendly because they don't tend to have large groups of friends and that they may reflect on situations quietly rather than joining in on conversations um, at gatherings. But yeah, I do remember um, I do remember that. And in fact, it goes even further. So, um, I have a group of friends. We've been friends for donkey years. Donkey years, donkey years, donkey years, donkey years. Some is family, um, you know, some is family of family, some are childhood friends. Either way, it's 7 or 8 of us. Anyway, um, I and we have friends. We have friends outside the group, and someone came to us and said that, oh yeah, this was years ago, by the way. I mean, early 20s or something like that. Probably, yeah, early 20s. And they said, oh yeah, their friends feel as if that my group of friends are stush. And it is hilarious because we are like, in the fun way, we are the biggest idiots. Um, joke cracking to each other um individuals that I know. Like but I guess we like to hang out, but we like to hang out amongst each other. We used to do different things, fish fries, um it just but it was baffling because we're like, what could give off that vibe? But truth be told, I believe majority of us are straight up introverts. Wow. Anyway, but that is a myth in regards to introverts being unfriendly. If you want friendly, that's that person's character. That has nothing to do with being an introvert. Another myth that they stated, introverts can't be leaders. It goes further to say, although people may think of an extroverted personality when they imagine a leader, introverts have the skills to be bosses and leaders too. Some of their qualities make them effective leaders. They listen to their employees' ideas. They can stay focused on long-term goals. It says they may seem less threatening, so people may accept them in their roles. Um, This is quite interesting. I, well, I ain't there no more. I've seen this. Um, I've seen this happen. It's weird. I don't really want to say too much in terms of that. I'm not saying in regards to me, but I've seen this happen. Sometimes you work somewhere and you're saying, wow, this person has a great gift of gab. That's all they do, but there's no substance. And yet they're in this role, and then you see that you have another leader um who can stay focused. Like literally, I had someone who I'm telling you I could not even have a one-on-one properly because 2 minutes within the conversation, I was hearing about all these different things that had nothing to do with the one-on-one, nothing to do with my growth, nothing to do but that person, believe it or not, um, had more leverage than other leaders that I saw, if that makes sense. So it's sad to I, I I would hate to think that um, being an introvert affects someone from being a leader. I would hate to to um to believe that, but nothing should shock me in this world. Anyway, so that was the second myth. The last myth that they talked about, it's hard to get to know introverts. And it goes on to read, introverts prefer to have deep friendships with only a handful of people. They may not open up to everyone who wants to small talk, but the people they're close with know them very well and develop real friendships with them. Did I not say I don't like small talk? I do not like small talk. So I'm going to give you a joke. Um, I wasn't there, but because it was one of the the group that I talked about, that we've been friends forever and ever, amen. Um, we've been calling each other SBs. I won't tell you what the B stands for, and it's not what you think it is. It's not that word. Um, but we call each other SBs. Anyway, this particular SB went to a wedding. Weddings, you're seated with people, some people you may not know. And every time I think about this, I'm telling you, I crack up as if I was there because I can see her saying this. So one of my friends, let's just call her Ann. Um, Someone, I guess, someone a little bit older was there, and like I said, I think this was years ago, so we were definitely in our early 20s, and someone, a bit older, was going around the table asking all the young people, "So what do you do? What do you do?" This heifer, with a straight face, because I know her, so I know it was a straight face, said, "I'm a stripper." Conversation done. They didn't ask nobody no more questions after that. Was she a stripper? No. At the time, she I think she was a buyer agent or something like that. But either way, she was just over the small talk. Like they got to be a little bit more meaning conversation than that. Um so yeah, I just want to reiterate, a lot of us don't like the small talk. And yeah, we do appreciate deep friendships. Um, so anyway, like I said, that cracks me up to this day. But I guess that's why I've told you that there are some people, when they actually get to know me, they they're surprised. And it just cracks me up like, well, good Lord, what did you think of me? Especially when we haven't had any deep conversations and I haven't done anything to you. So, but it's just interesting, that that is out there, that is hard to get to know us introverts. Um, so I always want to know feedback. I always want to know what you think. 704-965-7760. 704-965-7760. Do people see you as unfriendly? Have you ever felt that you missed an opportunity, professional, uh, whether it's academic or whatever it is, because you're an introvert? And have people just made up their mind about you based upon your preference of not really socializing in large crowds or something of that nature? Let me know. 704-965-7760. 704-965-7760. I mean, this, I did not realize how many introverted friends I had. And I assure you, we are the biggest idiots in a good way, meaning funny, um, but we do rather something meaningful, deep impacted relationships. Can I just reiterate? Hate small talk. Just cannot ton 'em, can't ton 'em, can't ton 'em. I'm saying can't stand it, but that's just to tell you, can't ton 'em tall. Anyway, let's take a quick break and we'll be right back after this.
Hey, time's all I like. Party. Hey, time to party. Hey, time to party. Hey, I just want to jump, jump. Don't tell me about work in the morning, unless we talking hard work. Wine and jam, wine up on a girl. I say you can't tell me about work in the morning, unless we talking hard work. Wine and jam, wine up on a girl. Well, I want to get this off of my chest. Talk about it, talk about it. All of the girl them whining best. Talk about it, talk about it. How you want me to leave this fit? Talk about it, talk about it. Go and sit down behind a desk. Talk about it. Hey, hey, I taking a mental day. I taking a mental day. I need a little run away, cause the line it good for me mentally. I taking a little jam. Nice part of my mental plan. I don't want to go to work. I go put two girl in a rental and I'm gone. Tell them I'm gone. Don't even bother calling me. Tell them I'm gone. I said tell them I'm gone. Don't even bother calling me. Tell them, hey, hey. Don't tell me about work in the morning, unless we talking hard work. Wine and jam, wine up on a girl. I say you can't tell me about work in the morning, unless we talking hard work. Wine and jam, wine up on a girl. Hey, when they start to blast the speakers, talk about it, talk about it. I just get a party fever. Talk about it, talk about it. And I want a wine whole day. Talk about it, talk about it. I know I don't need a breather. Talk about it. Hey, hey. I taking a mental day. I taking a mental day. I need a little run away, cause the rub it good for me mentally. I taking a little jam. Nice part of my mental plan. I don't want to go to work. I go put two girl in a rental and I'm gone. Tell them I'm gone. Don't even bother calling me. Tell them I'm gone. I said tell them I'm gone. Don't even bother calling me. Tell them, hey, hey. Don't tell me about work in the morning, unless we talking hard work. Wine and jam, wine up on a girl.
People, so that was Castle Mental Day. I told you in the beginning that today is going to be a relaxing day for me. Did I not? Anyways, I just want to thank you once again for tuning in to Pause Reset Unplugged. Meet me here next week, Friday at 9 a.m. Remember, enjoy your weekend. Protect your peace. Whatever you do, be safe doing it. Till next time, Godspeed.
As we move, yeah. I beg you, watch over us, watch over us. Father, bless everybody in this party. Yeah. Put hands on us, put hands on us. Father, bless everybody in this party. Yeah. Watch over us. In we going out and we coming in. I say, whoa, whoa, whoa. Put hands on us. I say, whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch over us. I say, whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't make another move till we blast this party. Cause I come here with the intention to get